Hey. It's been a while, but today we're doing Inscryption. A couple days ago, a new expansion dropped called Kaycee's Mod, and yeah, it's called mod, but it's actually official. Basically, it's just an expansion to the way Act 1 plays. It's kind of like Ascension mode from Slay the Spire. It's just endless. It gets harder. There's new combat, some different balance. They've also got a little bit of lore. If you remember in Universe, like Kaycee was just the name of one of the developers who, died in a fire, so that was excellent. Um, so we're gonna get into the mix. You can see I already have it, because this is a complete save file, but if you just were to be on a fresh save, yeah, reset it, Alright, here we are. Inscryption. This is just, what the game would look like if you were literally just starting it up for the first time. Shift KM. There you go. Kaycee's mod is here. This is just, make sure like an end game save. Here's all this garbage. Go here, and we will boot up Kaycee's mod. And you can see new run, continue. We have stats here. Believe it or not, everything's 0. Yeah. Well, that won't. This is gonna stay very much at 0, so that's good. We've got unlocks. Gonna be expanding our pool as time goes on. This I do know about somewhat. There are starter decks. That's literally it though. This one is an ice cream themed starter deck, judging by the picture, so that's excellent. And devlog, these are just the lore dumps, I suppose. Alrighty, let's get in the mix now for real. Oh mama, what do we got? No hook. You do not start with the fish hook, +5 challenge points. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of Hades. You would kind of just take a bunch of little variable increases to your difficulty, and they would kind of count to your, quote-unquote ascension level here. Cannot reroll card choices. That kind of sucks. So we get a 2-item maximum. Trapper's pelts cost more. Well, I mean, no hooks just seems like the freebie, and these are locked. So we will do this and start run. Okay. Oh, also, don't tell anybody, but the pirate boss fight from the finale may or may not actually be in this game. Don't tell anybody. That's just a secret. Also, the Stoat is looking a bit different, but I guess that makes sense, given the state of things. Can we actually... Well, we can walk around. So let's keep that in mind. I think there's going to be some actual escape room stuff still going on. What was it? You set this to like 11, right? Oh, 116. Keep that in mind. Got mushrooms. 273 on the safe, so why don't we just take a little 273. Take a look. Nothing to see there. This guy's still bony. This is cool. Oh, got the lo-fi beats to inscribe cards too. I don't recognize that track. Yep. Cool. Oh. Hey, I remember this one. This was somewhere in the actual proper game, Act 2. Yeah, alright. Well, let's just get into it. So... yeah, you can have belts, dude. Absolutely. Okay. Some interesting cards here. So I do actually know. I've just been kind of like paying attention to this as it was being worked on. There was like a beta for a while, and I've just been kind of paying attention to like the patch notes every so often. And one thing I do know is that the beaver's kind of crazy. The dam will actually get the sigils of the beaver, so this might be interesting. And well, River Otter kind of blows. Whoops, my bad. Just take the adder for the sigil. That seems good. So, I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of always slept on the totems. They're really not for me. Also, the music is actually playing, I've just kind of now realized, which is cool. Well, what do we have here? We can upgrade stuff quite nicely. I don't care about a pack item, and I don't like the pack rad, because that's just, you know, it's gonna ruin your consistency, right? So, we'll just be smart. That's a very nice thing of them to do. So we could just make the wolf like a really crazy like stat pile, and then maybe we can put in sigil or some sigils on it later. I think the adder is just gonna be here to get sacked for his sigil, so let's not really invest into him. And these cards are not impressive otherwise, so you know, get big fella. Can we? Oh, you had an idea. Oh well, why not warm your creature by the fire, right? You know. Okay, so hear me out. We're gonna push our luck. You know, it's removal, you know, you keep the deck consistent. I'm drawing into my nice and good cards. I don't know. You win some, lose some, dude, you know? Well, we can keep the bones. That's okay. Alrighty. So, all you can do is play the stone. Wow. You know, I was not a huge fan of the stone to begin with, but I know. This is my first rodeo. 1-2 is like kind of really bad. Like that's just like bullfrog bad, and I hate that guy. Coyote. Well, we have 2 turns, you know, to have to deal with the coyote, so that's fine. We could just play like, but you know, play the stone. Get him out here. I think let's just work on that sparrow. I don't think I want to play the trading game, but well, maybe I should, right? Because we don't. Never mind. Yeesh. Yeah, it's a little suboptimal, I won't lie. But this turn's gonna be a decent swing for us. So you just, you know, very simple. Bop and a bop. And then we'll have control of the board here, and I think we just kind of win off of this. Because I assume he's gonna... Yeah. Listen, dog, I know you're gonna concede, but... I want the money, right? Because if you just concede, I don't get any bonus money, but if I get, like, overkill, then I can ball out, right? So, simply ball out. Time for quick math. We just play 1 now. Yeah, okay. We just get 1 guy out. Go crazy, Beaver. Yeah, you got this, dog. Let him go. And then they'll just, you know, you don't even do anything. You just win. Let's see. So we take, you know, some card from a, you know, what is this, like the clan pick, so any, you know, reptile, wolf, blah blah, whatever. And then we can get this sigil swapper, which, I mean, we could put the bullfrog into the beaver. That's like a little dangerous because we don't have a lot of cards to work with. We have only 3 units. Well, 4 once we get the new one, I suppose. So that can be a bit sketchy. We kind of almost do just want to take anything. Well, we have to take something if we're offered, but still. You don't want to, like, have too few units. But it's interesting to put the bullfrog on the beaver, right? Because then the dams will... What are they? 0-2? So, you know, they'll chump block flyers and, you know, anything adequately. Give us time to get set up. If only they could have attack. Putting the touch of death would be so funny. But say let me. So we'll go here, because I definitely want to put a sigil on something. Oh, and we get... Alright, get the clovers. This is actually potentially really good. I think we'll just take a wolf, because what can we get, right? Like the regular wolf, the wolf cub, and I guess a hidden third option that's not coming to mind. The wolf is just good stats. The wolf cub is like a good sigil. Oh. Sir, I'd like to reroll. I did not know that a coyote was in this deal. I'm kind of underwhelmed now, actually. That guy kind of sucks. Okay, so I know I said I sleep on these things, but I'm sketched out because I don't want to remove a good unit, and like I said, I sleep on them, right? So they're kind of inherently they're being underestimated. She placed her offerings before you. So none of this is crazy, right? Because we have no deer, we have what the adders are only snake, reptile, whatever. So I think you just take the flight and just kind of leave the door open for the future here. That's just that's a smart move. Rather than committing early to, and frankly, I don't know. I would say getting no value, but that also gets no value. So what do we have here? Yeesh, this coyote. I think we're gonna let the coyote just kind of punch us because, again, no units. We kind of need to like save our units and just be worried about board control. I think for now. So for now, we'll just simply do nothing. That doesn't feel right. You just put the stone. I think you body block the porcupine. That's our turn for now. Okay. Hello. So the stow is looking mighty sackable right about now. And in fact, if that's the move, this is kind of sketching me out because I feel like I'm falling behind and not really getting anything going, but I guess the coyote will make an appearance soon, please. So this is how you live. You do this, take care of this bozo, and then you do that, and then we just kind of are in a really awkward spot here because we're out of units, but I guess he's hopefully out of units. Yeah. Alright, well, we're obviously taking the branch here so we get overkill. Let's see what we get here. This guy's gimmicky and weird. I think he mirrors the attack, whatever's in the lane with him. It's not my cup of tea. Absolutely not. Though I guess you don't take the Kingfisher because, the stats are good, because they're not. It's just like a free, quote-unquote free 1 damage to a lane, but you just put anything in that lane and then it's not worth it anymore. But if you put these sigils on, I guess something with like cranked damage, but that's nothing right now. Maybe you put it on the adder and you just put a bunch of, garbage on him, but that could work, right? You just kind of lock that lane and kill things. That's cute. Magpie's really good too. Say we get like one of our, our one-off guys, Stoat, Bullfrog, put Magpie's thing on him, make him pretty good. I kind of want to try this Kingfisher adder situation though. So that's the trapper, right? We are very poor. Yeah, we have 2 tickets. You go left. You put Kingfisher into adder. Fight something. Oops. Pick a card. Inscribe. Or I feel like we really just need a stat boost, so we go for this campfire to the right. Plus this gets the the totem finished, but I'm not, I'm not really losing my mind over this. So we pretty much just want to take ahead. Taking this reptile head is like actually just bad because the adder won't kill whatever it's swinging into. Oh my god, wait, that's why you don't want to put the Kingfisher into the adder. I'm a buffoon. So, what do you do instead? We take Flying Deer. What is this? Ant Spawner. This is, I think, better just because of how, all of this gives us no value immediately, right? So you may as well take something that has like some sort of prospect in the future. Each woman had vanished. I'll tell you what though. Why don't we just, change the tunes? That's a little scary. That's also noticing. Yeah, I know, I've heard that one before. Fine, whatever. You know what? Fine. If you want to be loud, be loud. Whatever. Oh, I like this one. So is this one like from Act 3, maybe? Feels familiar, but I mean they all are familiar, right? Obviously. Pretty limited on options here, right? Think you kind of just want to play the beaver and just... Oh, well... Here's the thing, right, is if you have, if you got him, smoke him, right, with these. But I also don't know if it's necessary, right? Because I think we can just kind of slow play it and just... Yeah, just slow play it. There's really nothing to be afraid of. Play the stoat for now. We want to sync up the bullfrog on the next turn, because we don't want him to come in and get chipped. So that we can actually win this, like, trade fight. So now, yeah, I get it, you move. Skunk coming in is actually kind of catastrophic to the game plan, and I literally can't do anything about it. So please don't do that ever again. And obviously you can't do anything past turn. Ooh, you are just relentless, huh? We'll draw. Maybe we can actually... So we could play the adder now. Yeah, we just need a card that actually has more than 1 damage, because it's not going great. Okay, let's get these guys out of here. We'll start just cleaning up that lane, and you obviously pass, because there's nothing else to do. We can play Coyote if we draw him. We have 2 cards, and so I'm not sure how to feel about that, but the alternative is what? If you draw a squirrel, then the only move you can make is to play the beaver by, killing the adder, which is absolutely a no-go, so you just do this. Kingfisher's okay, right? It'll, buy us some time. We're taking 1 damage, so you just pass, because, we're not bleeding out, At least we're not hemorrhaging, at least, I should say. We are bleeding out. So simply just play the coyote, pass turn. And we just kind of keep passing turn because there's nothing else to do. Like, I can't... If I play anything here, it just does nothing because I'm stinky, so I'm just hitting for 0. Thank you. We will get overkill damage, so we'll actually not take this. We'll just keep swinging. And yeah, whatever. And then we swing 1 more, and then we get another 2 bucks for it. Not the moose buck. Okay, so we might actually be able to buy something decent. Gotta look at me boats. Oh. We are impoverished still, somewhat. A wolf pelt will get the job done, but maybe I should have just avoided this entirely, right? Because that's just 2 more trash cards. Somehow with, if you could imagine, worse stats than our existing guys. Oh, but double campfire is actually blessed. Alrighty. Yeah, they're sitting on the campfire. I'm remembering that poor wolf that I, absolutely got killed. And... Oh man, I'm reconsidering. So Kingfisher actually starts to have value if you keep cranking its attack. But I'm not cranking it. It's one and done, dude. I've learned my lesson. If we lose this card, like, I already think it's gonna be tough, but we can still beat the miner, right? You just need to use the adder to get to the mule, and then that will be like your opening to keep moving. As is, if, like, I'm gonna say we just never kill the mule for some reason, we just can't win the fight, period. Like, we just don't have enough units. Yep, a welcome sight, whatever. Seems really familiar to me. Now this is like some nerd stuff, right? Is if you know, like, the units that he'll play and the damage thresholds, maybe having 3 health, like, lets you survive a hit and then smack, whereas, 2 would not make a difference or something. But just agnostically, like, going in blind, I think the move is just to make the adder tanky, right? He has infinite damage, into units, right? So you just want him to be able to live to keep doing that. Alternatively, Bullfrog can get some mileage, right? He'll chump a little bit better. And Coyote's actually kind of interesting, right? But I do like the Coyote move a lot, but I mean, infinite damage versus 2 damage, right? So I feel like I want to do the coyote, but I kind of feel like I think like mathematically, right? You should do the adder. Pull away. I almost clicked the button. Yeah, I'm withdrawing, man. No, thank you. Hello, prospector. Yeehaw. Let me keep the smoke, sir. Thank you. Yeehaw. Alright. Right. My favorite, my best card, the Wolf Pell. It's a really good card, guys. So right now we can get the Stoat out. You know, here's the thing, right? Is you don't want to, like, you know, give it all the gas in the world right off the rip, because when you know, get past the first phase, it's just gonna wipe the board. So you kind of want to have as little board control as possible. At least little board presence, I guess. So I don't want to like just immediately play all the units in hand here. But I think the move here is you simply get the Stoat out and just let him just start doing some chippage. And I would literally maybe just consider chumping with chump with the Wolf Pelt, obviously. Yeah. And then ideally, I suppose we draw Adder here and then just ball out. That's okay, right? So here's the problem, right? If you put the Kingfisher in the lane with the Coyote, they're just trading 2/2 forever, and it's useless. But if it was like a 1-attack unit, you'd take that, right? Because you're just you're trading, but you're giving it worse than you're getting it. Stoat is going to die this turn, and we're going to go down to, -1. And we can play the Coyote. So I think the move here would simply be play the Coyote, and our board control is not going to get, like, 2 baller. Because Stoat's about to die, so we leave 2 cards out here. This guy's in the firing line of the Coyote. Alright, so now it gets a little bit interesting. I think we have enough of the lead, so we're just going to simply don't touch it. Where's this? The boulder has a sigil. Is this new, or am I just crazy? Immune to the effects of touch of... Oh. Alright then. So you cannot... I don't know why a boulder is, how that is influenced by stink, but good to know. Touch of death, which is actually scary. I feel like it's pretty straightforward, right? Just 1, 2, and 3. And you say Dagnab at my mule, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe I should have just slow played it, right? Just pass turn. Yeah, Dagnab. Okay, swing. I'm gonna swing for 3, so we'll need another 2 damage here. If we wanted to get lethal this turn, which, I mean, we can't, but, Beavers here. We have 2 beavers, huh? I mean, literally just pass turn, right? Like, you're winning at this pace, so you just kind of let it stay as it is. If you can get rid of that boulder, that's actually just a plus, right? Because that's one less thing to be very annoying and blocking for us. That mole will get taken out at least. Okay, so now is, turn the brain on. So I'm actually start thinking about being smart. So obviously you're just going to chump for 1. I think, if I remember correctly, there's 2 ways. This card is crazy. It's really only 1 cost. Either this is attack power is how many cards I have in hand when I play it, or it's no, it is. The other one is the bell, which is just position relative to the bell for its attack power, which was really weird. So the move, let's just get a beaver out of the way. It's very underwhelming. I mean, no, right? You just... Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry. I'm overthinking things. But you can't play the beaver. I'm a buffoon. I'm getting flustered, man. I'm sorry. Just get this out of the way. Alright. This is just a winning pace, so you just kind of let it stay as is. No, it's not. I can't do that. It's 2 and 2 trading. just chump block with a squirrel, and then that'll make the difference. And simply, well, I mean, obviously, this. Okay. And turn, then we flip over, and then we hit the things, you make them gold, because there's gold in them Lar Hills, and yada yada yada. Yeah. It's not a big deal. And is there anything you want to do here? Is you just kill him with this guy? Like you actually just commit a murder? Yeah? Yeah, 5-1, you just simply win. And you should play the Kingfisher. What's that? Oh! It's a live feed of cards in hand. Okay. Well, in that case, you actually do gain damage by doing this. Not net, but you at least, you know, recoup your losses. Yay, woo, yeah, hooray, okay, thank you. Oh, okay, we'll get a rare card, I forgot. Let's choose carefully. No Geck. No Geck. Alright, dude, I see you. This is in this mode? There's no way it's like permanently scaling like in the actual game, right? Alright, I hate Pack Rat, to be honest. I know it's like probably good because you kill it and take the sigil. I mean, you just take Ouroboros, right? And just simply win. I feel like I definitely undervalue Geck because it is just like a free unit, right? Which is a huge deal. And it has a stat line, which is why that's a big deal. But, I don't know, man. I guess the problem is you have to actually pump the stats up yourself. We're in the snow line. So realistically, right, what's the move here? You go here, we trade in these pelts finally, so I at least have cards functionally. Take one new card, no thanks. Potentially take a upgraded card. I think this has like a sigil on it or something if you succeed in the trial. So we're gonna go this way. Because I would like to get rid of bad cards in exchange for adequate cards. Here pelts. Oh, you know what? I can't get up from the table, huh? Okay, never mind then. So, field mice could be good, right? You could get crazy with... if you put that on Ouroboros, you just, you know, are creating an infinite amount of them because it returns to hand and makes a copy when it dies. It's funny, but it's not good, right? Because this 2 cost is, like, a big problem. What else do we have? Oh, here's the bell. So, Grizzly's a big stat line, but a bit hard to play. This card seems kind of crazy. The 1 in hand equals attack. But Field Mice is slightly interesting, right? You could rip this into... just like... I mean, even like Coyote, it's boring, but it would work. I guess... if you have Oro, you can go infinite with this actually, right? You get like something that has infinite sack on it and Ouroboros. Alright, it's really stupid, so I'd like to try that. Yep, Wolf Pelt's too exquisite. You're just a rock. No touch of death, no stinky. So here's the cat, and also it has bones, which is crazy, so you kill this, you get 4 bones, and it's, you know, this is kind of the situation. So, we can now go infinite, I believe. Well, we need to, you know, infuse, but then we can go infinite. Yeah, I don't want the Pack Rat, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Please, no. No, please. He's cool, but I don't want this card. But alright. So, to me, the really high value stuff would be... well, I guess first off, we should do something to get this totem to be useful. I think our stat lines... yeah, I mean, they're not great, but they're adequate enough. We have at least some 2 attackers, And there's not even a guarantee that we'll get an attack upgrade, right? This could just be like an HP up bonfire, so that's like... It's good, but it's not exciting. Whereas getting this totem would... I mean, allow us to actually make a complete totem, right? Sorry, sir. Oh, actually, I do want to check. Have we here? Gray, white? Okay. That's probably not happening. Just to be honest with you. We'll just go left. We'll, This is going to be a harder combat, but we can just use some of our items for it. Plus pack rat's here, so you should really be ripping items. Alright, what's up? You got a guard dog elk and a guard dog type mole. Burrower. Exciting. So, I kind of like just a turn 1 Ouroboros, but I think the alternative is you play the adder in slot 2 and then let... Okay, yeah, you play the adder in slot 2 and then let the elk swing, relocate, and then next turn you'll kill it. Nice and easy. But we could just kind of afford to throw this combat. Well, no, we're so early. Okay, no. Here's the moves. You just do the adder thing. I think there's something to be said for just kind of throwing away this combat just for Ouroboros scaling, but it's, you know, there's no way to say for sure if we're going to actually need to, you know, have a life going forward. So, just to make sure burrow is when it gets hit. Okay. So this adder's just going to clean up, actually, because things will just move in to block it and then get annihilated. So now let's just focus on getting Ouroboros played and hopefully killed. Yeah, we can get it killed on the elk here. See ya. So Ouroboros will swing, mole will block it, then adder will swing and mole will move again to block it, and then this guy will come down, swing to the Ouroboros, kill him, scale him, and life is good. And, excuse me, 2-2. Looking good. I hope that Ouroboros isn't just crazy like it was in the base game, because you could literally infinitely scale him, and just, you know, at least, like, you know, in the context of, like, Act 1, you could just have a, you know, 100-100 card at any time, and it's just funny. Yep, just keep swinging into me, please. Well, I guess you'll just play Ouroboros, and it is what it is. There's no way to get him to be killed by the elk, because when the elk's, you know, it'll never get big, right? Because now it's just going to block the adder, or the Ouroboros, I suppose. No, sir, I would like to get overkill. So we'll do 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So then you're just gonna wait and play Kingfisher or a big unit next turn. No, because it blocks. My bad, you got me. So you actually want to play Kingfisher this turn, so we're 1 off. And then I guess hopefully we like Stowed or something, it'll add 1. Because that's the only 1 cost card that, you know, we could hope to get that'll have any attack. So see ya, and then we'll be getting a nice amount of overkill. Yeah, you catch it all. Alright. So we're obviously gonna go left, because, you know, if we wanted to go right, we're taking the easier combat, right? Pronghorn. I mean, like, bifurcation's just crazy, but I feel like I have, like, a line in mind that I'd really like to go for. Awesome. Here's an alternative, though. I actually thought we had a possum in the deck for some reason, because I guess the mule gave one, and I was like, yep, this is in the deck now. You put the pack... Nope. You put the field mice on the possum, and then that's like a 2-coster that you can just, you know, play at almost ad infinitum. What? Do we get 2? Oh my god, I clicked the reroll. That's what I did. Alright, well, fine, sure, whatever. Give me... Fine, give me Elk Prawn. That's not what it's called. You know. Yep, so we're this time going to simply... So, we kind of need to take a head, so I guess we take the bug head. This is such a... Okay, man. So here's the issue, right? Is like, you should do something with these instead of just letting them sit forever. But if we could put a scavenger on like literally anything, it's like crazy value, right? Especially since, you know, theoretically there's an infinite, right? You take this so you can just get set up and just get the infinite out. So what's coming up? Mushrooms? We don't have any dupes, do we? Nope. So we could take a... I think he'll give you like a random duped card if you don't have anything to combine. I don't... We've got money for the chopper. How much is this? 7? 5? 5? Okay. I don't know why I thought we had 7. And you get another totem. I don't want pelts is my thing because, you know, consistency, blah, 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 blah. But if we can just get a head to put on the totem, then that's consistency, you know? We'll take the digging one. So we'll just start like kind of poking into a side lane for now. I don't want to even put it up against the elks. They'll just get annihilated, right? We'll just hope, you know, the adder exists somewhere in the deck. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it to Beaver then. Things are getting bad. I won't lie. And loud. Like really loud. So we'll do this, and we just leave it to Beaver. Hello, damn. And I suppose you can't... Yeah. Just checking. Yeesh. This is just very unfortunate. Also, I think it would have been significantly smarter to play the Beaver to the right one so it could block the elk. So what's the health bars looking like? Any damage kills me. I don't have to take damage this turn, but it's not going to stay that way forever. So here's... I like that we're shaking when we hold the cards. I guess, you know, I would be a little scared too. So I think the ideal turn, right, is you're just going to block with the Beaver and let it be, you know, it is what it is. And then you play Stoat, deal with the Elk Fawn so it doesn't get big, and then next turn we'll figure it out, so we just have to take a Squirrel for now. We could also have taken 1 damage if we use the Pliers here. So this... We're not gaining, you know, ground, but we're not losing ground for just this turn. But now it's time to pay the Piper. So here, I think you just want to play the Field Mice here, because this is like a guaranteed way. Here's the issue, right? You draw this, you draw something 2 cost, and then you just die here. Yeah. Or you draw a Squirrel, and you just simply live, because this is the only move to not... What was that? It had to be done? I saw it at the bottom. Tampered with one of my sigil. Where? He's mad. Too powerful, no doubt, but please, more of that. Hey! Dude, come on now. Maybe you can't go infinite. Maybe Kaycee will be a piece of crap and just, you know, mod the game on the fly and... take out your cool infinites. So now what's the move? I mean, honestly, you're winning? You are just winning. We'll just draw stuff and see if we can get anything out. Actually, Coyote's like pretty good. Alrighty. That Elk Fawn's gonna be a problem eventually. Yeesh. We deal 2, we take 1, so things are fine. Keep it moving. Yep, deal 2, take 1. Da-da-da. Who said that already? Kingfishers, whatever. I mean, you just keep passing turn, right? We're just gonna steadily win. I kind of wish I could get rid of these dams, because they're kind of just limiting my ability to... let me in. Can't, I mean, like, listen, I can't do anything, so... There's no way to get more damage. Well, this is good, right? You play the Pack Rat for an item, and then you can get the... Yeah, and you don't even lose damage. That's awesome. So we'll put the Kingfisher out, so we're still doing 4 damage anyways. That's just, like, plain good. Now we're at 7. Yeah, see, it's all coming together. So again, we're going to the trapper, then we get the totem put together, and then things might get crazy, but maybe Kaycee will just cheat and remove my cool, awesome combos. Excuse me? Sir, what is this? Can I buy this? I thought the 7 would be for a gold pellet, but all I'll say is I can click left mouse button. It's an item. Um, hello? I'd like to remove a tooth, sir. Maybe it lets you skin an animal. You just turn it into a pelt that chump blocks, or something. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'd rather just save for a golden pelt in the future and just not take like a middling kind of whatever thing down the line. Especially to add more bloat right now. Like, no thank you. Okay, this is the day. Ouroboros is a reptile, so we'll just pick 3. Yeah, sorry, we'll pick the one that has 3. So you take you, and we'll take you. And I'm assuming, Kaycee's just going to simply be like, well, you're having fun, so no thanks. But maybe we can go infinite regardless. Also, we need to find a sigil. What is this event? This was in the base game, but I actually do not remember what it is. It looks like a card removal, like is what that icon looks like. Oh, I think through Sacrifice of the Bone Lord, maybe. Hello, beautiful. Okay. So right now, this is like a pretty tame turn, right? I kind of like the idea of getting some scaling in. We'll take the goat, play Ouroboros into Porcupine's lane, swings for 2, then it takes 1 from the Porcupine just coming out and swinging, and then next turn it'll trade itself. Yeah. Plus we can dig for something too, if we play him. I feel bad just ripping this black goat, but, it is what it is. And I don't really want to dig for it, to be honest. I'm not thinking that far ahead right now. Coyote looks adequate. We can't play it that, next turn, but we could play it soon. Or the cat, put it in the trees lane, and then we can just start getting some... Okay, yeah, that's smart. And just don't touch anything. Because you can. Well, you can, but it will make things way worse. Let's see here. So I really just want to be able to get the cat out, then we can get the stone out. Okay. So step 1 is just, start building stuff up. This elk fawn's gonna hurt. Unless I don't want it to. Okay, that's fine for now. This raven egg's gonna hatch, but it is what it is. Ouroboros is just gonna keep getting bigger, but that is damage. I will not lie to you. So you can get Ouroboros if you just take a squirrel, and you won't like lose any existing creatures, or we can just smack the stone and let it be what it is, and then you just hope to draw like a 1-cost something. I wish I could check the draw pile instead of just having to like know this stuff innately. But the only 1-cost that's coming to mind right now is I think literally just the guy, the guy, the bullfrog. I think you do just smack the raven. Oh, here. Just simply play a scavenger. Hoarder. If you want to see your draw pile. Oh, I guess Kingfisher. And you can play Coyote just for free at this point because we're balling on bones. Take Pack Rat. Maybe I can finagle it out and, replace the Black Goat. And maybe it'd be a good idea to, like, just take these, use these, and just try and, get some value there. Also could sack Ouroboros just to play it, which I'm kind of finding really appealing right now. So, we can fit an item, so let's just do this. You go out there, have fun. More pliers. I mean, it's just raw damage, I suppose, right? Is one way to think of it. Then you could play Ouroboros again, and then... Oh. And you get to draw a card just for playing him because that's fine, that's okay. And then you do this. Okay. And then, hello, beautiful. That's so whack that that just doesn't, whatever. And then you play Ouroboros, and then you draw whatever you want because it doesn't matter. And then you sack Ouroboros, and then you sack this and play Ouroboros, and then oh, hello. And then you draw because this random card also just draws cards. And then you, it's time if you heard this before, you play Ouroboros, and then you pick a random card because you just get to draw stuff for free because that's fine. And then you just sack Ouroboros, and then you play the card that lets you draw some garbage, and then, oh my god, Undead Cat? Wait, do you see this? Are you okay? Well, let's leave him alone. Maybe he's going through a lot right now. We can also get hella overkill, right? With the yeah, we can get big overkill here. So I think the move is literally don't touch anything. Also, you do want to be careful if you're drawing through like crazy with this, because it's gonna hurt eventually. It's really cool that the cat transforms like that. I actually know Child 13. If you sack it like 13 times, believe it or not, I think something fancy happens with it. So we do 2 damage. We do 1 blank blank. Could I get like a... I wish I could just get rid of this, Play the field map? Well, you can't... Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to optimize. Because the, Alkphon is gonna come in, and I would like to overstack damage. Oh, but I would have wanted 3. Never mind, that was just bad. Whatever. I mean, not that it matters. You know, we don't need to optimize like crazy to just actually commit a murder here, but, you know. Alright, so what's the best we can get damage out? Just Coyote and then Ouroboros. Sack the Adder. That makes sense. Put you out here. It's a good thing I noticed the cat was not actually sackable anymore. And then we'll get you, and then we're gonna get 13 damage. Maybe I should have held off on playing Ouroboros. I guess we could have waited one. Oops, my bad. Could have waited one turn to like super optimize, but I mean, you just have Ouroboros, so you just win the game, right? You don't really need to like be smart. I wouldn't mind digging for like maybe another 1 cost there. It's good, right? Because it replaces Ouroboros, and then you use it to play Ouroboros and also replace it. And then I don't know what you'd stat upgrade. I'll definitely take a 1 cost. Yeah, whatever. It's humble. It's humble. Giving him more health wouldn't be bad. I also wouldn't even mind like just being a little crazy and just sacking whatever into the fire. Like either let it ball out or just let it bail out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The cat goes from nonplussed to very surprised. This is kind of interesting, so we can give something health. Obviously Kingfisher doesn't value that. Let's try giving it to the beaver. Because I would like to see if this carries over to the dams. I'll push our luck because the beaver is kind of low value. So either let it, you know, ball out or bail out, and so be it. I do not give a damn, you could say, I suppose. And we can just do this again. Ooh, attack is kind of interesting looking. Alrighty. So this time, what do we want to actually think about doing? Nonplussed cat into surprised cat. Pronghorn's really good because it just doubles up on the damage up. Kingfisher's good too because it actually just has better value add for freezing the lane. I wouldn't mind Kingfisher just being kind of good. It'll like help. Alright, I'm not... No. I'm not being ridiculous here. Alrighty. So we're fighting the Trapper. I think we need units that can just chomp swing into something and be fine. Or Ouroboros, who can just, you know, come back after it dies. Hello, sir. I love how creepy the sounds of this taxidermy noises are and skinning and stuff. There's this enemy in Little Nightmares too that was just a taxidermist hunter guy who was just doing a whole lot of this noise in his little home. Okay. Hello, strange frog. So, well, here, what can we play first, right? Could you get the adder out there? You don't rip the adder here. I think you save this for phase 2, where there's going to be a bunch of really beefy units, just in case things are really rough. Doesn't really matter, right? So we'll take cat, and then we'll start being funny. You could also just get the cat out now, put it in the lane as, yeah, same lane as the trap, and just let him be safe. That kind of strikes me as just a good move. Yeah. Start balling out on bones, whatever. Cat's safe and squared away, and now we can start playing Ouroboros, just being ridiculous. I'm assuming the cat probably stopped getting sacked, you know, when we went through 8 lives, and then its 9th life is its last one, if I had to guess. The field might strike me as really good for just swinging into these strange frogs. I'll bite. You know, I'll give it a try. So we say 1, 2, 1, and just leave it. You're good. I wouldn't mind playing pack right here. We can get rid of these bones too, which would be kind of advantageous. Yeah, yuck. Okay, dude. Alright. So now things are going to start kind of popping off, right? We're 1 damage away from death, but we're kind of... We're stabilized. Swing, whatever. Yay, a wolf pout from my mouse. Or 2 mice, I suppose. Oh no, not a rabbit. Please, sir, I beg of you. Okay. Save the adder, because it'll be important later, but also don't save the adder. Holy crap, you have to act. Okay, so here's an issue, right? Raven will come in and swing for 2 and kill, so we have to use these pliers if we want to not, you know, not play a card, but also keep the board state. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yuck. Just pass turn here. This, you know, we're not dying here, so things are okay. Okay. So, in case of emergency, we can play the squirrel, get this adder out, and just dig for literally anything, and things will be fine. So you just take this. I think you just have to play pack rat in the open lane, and just trade and stay even until things get better. Yeah. Okay, things got worse because you played a card. Just keep doing this. Kingfisher, absolutely live it up like this, my guy. Please do. Alrighty, just keep drawing big boys. Coyote is totally fine. Get you in here. And then next turn, you're out of here. Just keep drawing. Stoat, whatever. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Yep, the cycle must continue. Oh my gosh, you're upside down. What did they do to you? Excuse me. Excuse me? Sure you can, but the rest will stay and fight. So I think you can just kind of win here. How many pelts do we have? Okay, so you don't even have to think about this, because you can literally just open up these lanes and let these guys swing for 5 and win. That being said, this is an intimidating card right here. But let's just be smart, right? You just open up the lanes, and then... Yeah, you would have chosen differently because you're a moron, so leave me alone. If you were really so smart, you probably wouldn't be losing the skink. I'm just trying to get Ouroboros out in scale, you know, it's all on purpose. Speaking of, where is my friend? I would like to draw him now. I mean, I guess this is the way to do it, or a way to do it. Play Ouroboros. Hello, sir. Good to see ya. And then you just use these one costers to just get things out, and then you play these guys, and then yay, rabbit pelt, whatever, and then you play bullfrog, and then you can't draw anything, so he doesn't do anything. And then you play this guy, and then you get him out of here, and then, oops, excuse me. You make Ouroboros big, and then you sack that. Cat isn't dead now, so we can't sack it anymore. So you could just play Ouroboros and win, or forget it, right? Just win. Yeah, just win, whatever. It's really not a big deal. I'm swinging for 10. Alright, dude, whatever. So I guess we can't go infinite because the cat will eventually like burn out, but you can still, you know, just ball out for just a little. And you know, you only need to do that once, and then the Ouroboros is just kind of like an insta win as soon as you can get it played, right? Like 10 damage, no matter what the score is, we'll just simply win. Okay. So Long Elk is cool, but really not to my likings. I really like Strange Larva. I'm a Moth fan, a Mothman. Especially when I put some health into him just to, you know, let him chump for a while before he gets big. Rotten mold, lovely. Yep, slips and slithers into the wetlands. Okay, so hold on. We have a rabbit pelt we could trade in, but I really don't care. In fact, I should kind of be eyeballing like this hunter up here, but I want to actually go to this campfire to the left instead of going to this totem because our totems are sorted. I think the moves just go right and you go up, 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 because either I don't add a card, and that's kind of fine, because I think you just generally don't want to touch it, or I add a card that's good. 3 sigils, 2... Alright, these need to be the same clan. 6 health? I think that's easy, right? 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Ouroboros just wins. 2, 3, 4. We got good health counts. Rabbit does have a health. The trial of health begin. Yuck, yuck. Okay. And what do you got for me? Oh. What is this one again? This... Oh. Okay, so something gets killed by another unit. Then this guy will come out and give me an ant. Or a replayable Rattler is really good, too. Guardian is kind of not that great, but, we generate hella bones, right? With the cat that is a bone lord, so this is like a good like way to, you know, dump that resource that we're building up. And this, what do we got? Thorns. I mean, this is like a good like guy to chump block someone, but I feel like he's only good once we're already set up. At which point we kind of win regardless. We could get rabbits, which is cool, right? Like this will actually pay for the next one if he lives around. You know, I kind of like how stupid this Raven Egg thing is. But I don't know. I kind of think we're at the point where the decks are like critical massive. Like there's just cards that are good enough and synergies to where you don't have to really think. You just kind of click through things until you win. So to put health on. We're just talking about something, right? Oh yeah, larva. Here you go. don't. No. No, 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 no. I want to. I really do. But I actually care about this card, so I'm not interested in just like, you know, ball out or bail out. Okay, that is not bad. Oh, that's super good. That's insanely good. So you just kind of win. Like literally. What? Cat? Oh, does it not really die? Oh, this is actually not insane because we're not getting crazy. Okay, my bad. All right, that's fine then. You know, it is what it is. I definitely probably would have been a lot more thoughtful if I. Okay, you know, my bad. Well, you know what? Hello. See ya. See ya. You just do this. You just do this. Hello, beautiful. You just do this. You just do whatever. It doesn't matter. And then you just kind of win, and it's funny. I guess you get pack rat out, right? Replace the thing we just used. There you go. Pliers, whatever. Don't care. I think the only thing I'd like to see is like the squirrel, or I guess a black goat, but I guess those are kind of like 6-1 after the other. Yeah, honestly, I just kind of want to crank a couple of unit stats up. I don't want to have like any units that are just outright garbage. Hello. River Sniper? He's got stats, you know, I won't lie. Skink. Skink got stats too. I kind of want to, well, actually no, right? You should take the Skink. He's 1 cost and he'll redraw. So that's like kind of insane. He's quote unquote free. You have to literally play him, but he will at least cover his draw opportunity cost. Okay, so 2 health on what? Let Adder live. 1/5 Adder is kind of, you know, he can scrap. I think there's something to be said for giving health to the cat, because you know you can't always play him in a lane where nothing's happening. So I think it's good to kind of just account for that. Though again, I think if the cat's out, you kind of can just win from that point, right? So I think it's kind of a bait to go for that. You just want to make your things that aren't, you know, your win condition better, so that way you can get to that point. So Coyote looks appealing. Field Mice is also good. Kingfisher doesn't matter. Mole is just, he'll stall out like kind of like a baller. I will get a little greedy with it, I think. I'm fully okay if, like, you know, I'm not clicking this if I'm not okay with him dying, right? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I know. He's like super dead. So we're here. We got Stumps, my favorite card in the game. Everybody give it up for Stump. So this is kind of, you know, I mean, there's really not much to say, right? You do this, you do this. Yeesh. I mean, this is pretty advantageous, right? You gain 3 and you also block 3 versus gain 3, block 1. And you could just get the pack right out as well. I think there's something to be said for that, right? You, I don't know, rip the pliers, play the pack rat, you know, try and shuffle for a new item, and then this bullfrog is, I guess, dealt with. Yeah. You buffoon, you didn't rip the pliers first. No, my bad. That was very dumb of me. Well, the idea was there. The execution, maybe not so much. Hello. Yeesh. This Rattler's gotta go, because he's gonna start really making some problems. So, see ya, buddy. And you could just get Ouroboros out and just annihilate that right lane. Versus... Can't play the Coyote, so there's no reason to draw him. Yeah, there's not really any good alternatives here. Also, Ouroboros is crazy because he'll draw. Could also do Bullfrog for free. Actually, this is really smart, right? You put him out for free, and then you get Ouroboros out in the mix. Like such. Closer. And then he'll just, you know, completely just annihilate the lane there, and then the world is our oyster. Could also just start balling out and just trying to go infinite on killing Ouroboros. Alright, so this is good. You just let it be. Oh no, you're empowering empty spaces. Oh no. Have here. You. So you do this. You just kind of scale this guy. Make him big because it's funny. Just pick any one cost. It literally does not matter. You go. Hello, worker ants. You go there. I also just kind of sacked a completely innocent man. My bad. Hello, coyote. Have fun. I feel like I just kind of turned my brain off and just doing stuff, but like again, you know, it doesn't matter, right? Like you just keep balling out. Pay attention to make sure you can actually play Ouroboros for this last time, though. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Keep sacking him. He just gets bigger and bigger. Alright, so this is just that's the one. So, could we play him otherwise? Yes? You sack him? Yeah. Yeah. So you can play him. And now he's 16-16. Good God, that is a big fella. And then you just, you know, we're gonna be filling all. Yeah. You got most of it in there. Good job. Oh, what a hello. Maybe this is a. You know, I can't tell what I'm looking at, but this looks like a guy's face, and he's looking to the right because he really was eyeballing that sigil. But it's something new, so I kind of want to see it. My best guess is maybe like we mod the game a little and are allowed to infinite once more. Let me just take a reptile, right? He redraws, whatever, sure. I do not care. So what do we got? That's actually kind of good, right? Just more fodder to keep sack. Oh! No. Sorry, oh no is what I meant to say. Hey buddy, how's the agony? Still out. Good. I will paint just like the master. The paint, it's unbearable. Not as good as the master, no. Actually better. Listen, happy little accidents, no errors, man. So, what's gonna happen here, sir? So maybe he'll... Are we making like a death card situation? Painting in the Act 2, if I remember, that was like you took sigils and rearranged them? But you got no sigil. Alright, you know what? Take this extremely experimental Raven egg, right? Like this was just taken like without any care in the world. Or maybe he'll recreate it with some fudged numbers? Because it's not a perfect painting? I mean, it looks like a better painting, actually. Boom. Boom. Yeah, shit, I'm proud, man. Yeah, okay. It's actually better. Yes, it's good. So I guess he'll just randomize the sigils in all likelihood? Or at least like the patched on sigils. I wonder what happens if I give him the wolf pelt. Don't put him away. Don't put him away. He's a good boy. Okay. We actually do have... That mushroom event is looking really appealing. It is all goopy, which is not really to my liking. Also very tournament illegal. You can tell which card it is just by looking at it, even if it's face down. It's all gooped all over the place. So we could fuse these two into each other, which would just be funny at the mushrooms. Honestly, probably not even good, but it is funny, which is frankly all that matters. Alright, let me think. Yo, you're coming in hot, dude. That is damage, man. You are... Alright, that's a bit much. Chill out. So really, you just can only play one of these. I'd rather play the digging egg and just get the cat out and just win, right? Like, that's just a good move, objectively. Cat, where are you, my dear friend? I just passed over you. See ya. Thank you for your service. And then, hello, nurse. And then we'll block the ant because you can't actually block the other two, so it is what it is. Or you just are better than the bees, so I guess you want to trade into them. And then we say I'm the real ant. I'm okay with our ant will die first, but I'm okay with that just because I don't want to like really hemorrhage health right now, right? Because it's 4 damage coming in hot. Oh my god, and you're throwing Manti at me. That's 2 of them. Dear god. Bullfrog, hello. So we just win because we play Ouroboros, and life is good. How's that tail tasting, buddy? You holding up just fine? So basically you just scale Ouroboros more and win, and you kill the cat to finish the job, so that way you can play him in the lane that's open and just deal damage. Also, Pack Rat's good. Yeah, Pack Rat's good. Let's get rid of one of these flyers. Ow, my audio, that's just not pleasant to hear. Get you out. What do we get? Yep, hello again. I fancy seeing you here. Play this. It really doesn't matter. Hello, Skinky. Alright, go, whatever. You just boop and a bop. And Ouroboros comes out. Alright, whatever. Do not care whatsoever. Undead cat. Is it already really like 8 sacks? So you can actually play Ouroboros more, right? You just kind of keep replacing him with 1-costers. And then bop, and then you kind of gotta start being careful here. So you can do this, and this is your last one. Right? Wouldn't have a hidden second cat anywhere. Oh, actually, you can play him one more time because you got bone cost, guys. Wouldn't mind another bone cost unit, but they're weird, right? Because you have to, like, they don't do anything for you early. You have to be a couple turns in, so I don't know. It's weird. Either way. So that's the end of things right there. 22 by 22. Alright, buddy. Whatever. This is my cup. It simply runneth over. I'm begging you. So we're just gonna go to the mushroom path and just start mushing cards into rooms. Maggots, they're cool and all, but not really. You just got all the gross things. Yeah, worst of all, the river otter. Everybody knows how gross those guys are. Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about how I would like bone card, and this is a bone dump. If I could actually infuse like some stats onto him, that would be kind of adequate. Alrighty. Yep. Yeah, you're the mycologists. Everybody knows that. Ask any person on this planet and they will know who the mycologists are. Yep. We are not welcome elsewhere. 2 of the same creatures, 1 for each of us. Okay, so as exciting as this bullfrog is, this is just so funny. Do you think he's gonna be half goopy, full goopy, or 0 goopy? Look away. I think he's half goopy. But I think that's just like the weird, like, quote unquote veins running through. Also, these sigils are. There's just no room for this man's art, man. These patched on sigils are just. They're taking up space. I wonder if you could get even more on it. Hello again. Give me a big bullfrog, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter which I picked first, right? Because, you know, they're both going. Avert the old eyes. Just gonna see what I did. Okay, I guess he's not goopy at all. It's just the weird veininess texture that's on him. So, gotta be careful here, right? Foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. It was the stink bug, and you were the moon. Rotting fish. Sir, you should get some fresher fish. Go fish. So believe it or not, you don't swing into the literal bait. It's actually bad for you. I know. I don't believe it either. Low key? I mean, like literally, you just win, right? You get this. Hello, cat. Where are you, my dear friend? Hello, sir. What do you think this cat's name is? I'm feeling a Bartholomew. All right, get him out. I think I messed up. I definitely am supposed to have just. I was just picking. Or no, wait. I think I couldn't have done anything, right? I don't know. I'm just playing cards, man. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, flying units just trivialize this combat, right? Yeesh. Oh, what is this shark? Oh no, not my stoat, please, no. That's like actually advantageous. Uh-oh. Drawing a rabbit pelt, however, not advantageous. So we actually just win. And then, yep. And then you're gonna put all the bait up, but it's actually fine because of two reasons. You know, I guess we've always been lucky and had enough reptiles to just draw more reptiles. So basically, you just get rid of this, and then you just win. You know, the issue is if you make, you swing into the bait bucket, then it makes a great white, and then you just get rolled over because they're scary. But if you just fly or go around, then they can't hurt you. So whatever, have some smoke. You can't handle the smoke, you don't want it. No overkill, but, boohoo, whatever. We already have 57 tickets. Things are completely a-okay. Light. So, do we end the run here? I know it's called, like, endless, but I don't know if that's because you just, are a roguelike, and you're just, rising through the ascensions, or if there's an actual end. Perfect incarnation of terror. Mantis God is a beaut, but I don't know if he's playable. Well, okay, no. He's always playable, obviously. He's good, but I don't know if he's like... I want to put his infusion on something, but low-key, just putting him on a bonfire is good too, right? He's very versatile. There's a lot of, like, good events you would bring him into. Hello. So what do we want? Not a totem, obviously. What, cash out this singular rabbit pelt? No. A new item? No. So you just go to the sigil. I guess a new item is actually just a pack rat. Even worse. Yeah, get rid of this bullfrog now that he's actually kind of a cool card. Oh, there you go. Get rid of the Ouroboros. Yeah, get him out of here. He's awful. I mean, you just put Mantis God on Ouroboros and just laugh and kill God. Right? Like, that's just horrendously mean. Oh no, his face is covered up. Oh, poor guy. It took his identity. So we're just getting right in the mix, I assume? Yeah, dude, I am adequately prepared. I'm also noticing we're not getting those trials. He would be like, here's a trial, you get the, alright. You get the, like, pick a trial and then you get, like, a draw an extra card artifact or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You are just a very busy card. You are not a busy card. I mean, getting the larva out would I think just be advantageous. So you will block. So here's like a strategy, right? You put something in the second lane and then put the moment in so he'll block Mantis God. And if you're lucky, you can just deal hella damage into him and overkill the Mantis God because he is squishy. So you literally will not swing. So I can't really... I mean, nothing swings, period, right? Like, that's just the problem. So I gotta, I gotta deal with it. You'll swing in one turn versus you'll swing in, like, I think 2 turns. So I think you just play the Raven Egg. And you'll do... I assume it'll just do like 2 damage, right? I don't know. Either way, let's get the smoke sacked so that way we can. Oh, we can dig. So let's think, right? We can actually dig for cat. Like, obviously you want to do that, like, regardless. Play squirrel, play cat, and then you kind of just get the larva out there as well, and then you... Oh. Well, the cat's gonna die because the mantis god's gonna swing into it. It's like not a big deal because we're at the end here, but it was just like a stupid thing to do. Also the... Okay, chill out, dude. Leave me alone. More problems to... Also, pronghorn would be kind of killer right now. Bullfrog is completely adequate, however. I will not hate on the bullfrog. So here's an issue, right? Oh my gosh, the raven is not being treated nicely. The mantis and the mantis god are just double swinging into him. So here's the issue, right? He's the prospector. I think he's gonna swing the hammer here, so you just kind of... Either you win, or we'll kill him, or advance whatever on this turn, which... Math says no. Wait. Yeah, math says no, because you can squeeze 2 through and then you only have +2 from the pliers, so math says no. So, you know, it is what it is, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, goodbye all my beautiful cards, whatever. Hey, I guess I have wonderful chump blockers now, hooray. This gold nugget will die, actually, which is kind of cool. Gives us some room to work with. This is really awkward, right? You kind of just need to draw everything, because, you know, we need to actually play cards, but it's a whole thing. Let's get the opossum out here, and we'll put him in this second lane, so he'll get swung into twice and get out sooner. Oops. And just jump block, my guy. And you can't do anything, so you just pass. This might get kind of dicey. Oh, yes, please, take that. No! Don't do that. Also, don't take my opossum, please. So let's think. First off, damage numbers. So we're even. He's gonna... The move in all likelihood here is you simply take a squirrel and you just pull back Mantis or Mantis God. It's really 6-1 if it does the other. Or you pull back Mole Man and you just eradicate this incoming Mantis and he's probably just banished forever. And then this right lane is just useless. How much damage is coming in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeesh, that's a lot. I think you just get Kingfisher. You just get Kingfisher out. He'll... Fresh fish. Yeah, fresh fish. Oh, I'm a buffoon, dude. Well, no, the possum will still get played. I should have just put the fish in the right lane, I think, but this will save some damage. Ugh, this is unpleasant. We are alive, though. Okay, he's not wearing a mask, so we actually get this turn off, thank Jesus. Now we go off. Hello, Ouroboros, my beloved. Oh my god, absolutely just annihilate this guy. He's been being so mean to me. I've had it up to here with him. Come... Oops. Is this smart? We could just wait. Oh, but like never. Well, whatever. You just wait. Be cool. No, you go now because if you put some mask on next turn, like the prospect, then that ruins a lot of stuff. So you need to... Don't do it like that. You do it like this. And then we'll just take Coyote, and Coyote will just take care of Mantis God, and then nothing else happens. See ya, see ya, see ya, see ya. You're all garbage. Get out of here. Don't joke like that. It's not funny. Also eat this. Ah, I was hoping to put all the extra ones, like 60 some teeth on the scales. Oh no, how do I get through this? You have to literally put something in this lane right now or else you're done. Yeah, yeah. These betrayers, Sean and Tamara. I mean, like, that's not gonna save you, my guy. You messed up. You really should have taken me out when you had the chance, but now it's too late. I mean, just literally just win, right? Like, why would you touch anything? You just let it be good. Hello. Hello, the moon. It is dramatic. It provides no value. I wonder if it could provide value. Dr. Eggman is pissing on the moon. That is value. You are correct, sir, but but I will show you like absolute value. Okay, so this makes sense, right? You can't cheese the moon is what this sigil's for. You can't make it do 0 damage. You can't just one-tap it with poison. And this is all just the same old stuff. So you just win. I wish I could do like... Here's the issue, right? Is you'll only get one swing into his flesh, and I really want you to do like the full 66. Wait. Yes. Oh, somebody would pause. Well, get rolled. Okay, I got achievements. Rookie mistake and dubious challenge. That looks like they're telling me I made a misplay at some point, and that's wrong because I am perfect. So 4 defeat. Oh, misplay 17. Well, you don't know that for sure, sir. 43 squirrels arms. Most scales damage in 1 turn. 68. You know, nothing to it. 205 card draws. Yeah, that was pretty eventful. And oh, and here's the little meat cake in the background. Oh, and we have Laura. Okay, I need to write this down now so I don't go to sleep and tell myself I dreamt it. I'm working late and testing the latest build, and out of nowhere, the angler starts freaking out. Like he pulled something up out of the river with his hook and then gets up and walks. There is no walk animation for this character. WTF. He walked right into the cabin. I followed him in and couldn't find him unless he had some new dialogue lines that I cannot find in the dialogue file. Something about some old data how the angler served him well, or something. I'm so tired that I'm already wondering if I made this up. Well, Inscryption isn't real, so you don't have to worry. Where are you? Wild Bull. Wild Bull will move in the direction inscribed in this. Oh, okay. Creatures. Oh, thrown behind it. That's super cool. And what is this? Cuckoo. When Cuckoo is played, an egg is created on the opposing space. You know, Wild Bull is cool. And we got a new challenge. Boss battles are also totem. That is value. Oh, and we have 2. So I guess if we click new run, challenge level 2, and then we have to put more points on the line to okay. But we could also just do a level 0 one if we were so inclined. So yeah, that's Kaycee's mod. You know, I'll probably do this a couple times, maybe. I don't know. See what all is there. Like I said, between you and me, the pirate boss may or may not actually exist and be finished, but don't tell anybody. That's really all there is to it. So, I hope you liked it. Again, if you want to, do this for yourself, it's on the main branch now. You just press Shift KM if you don't have a completed save file, and it'll be there for you to, give this a go. So yeah, see you around.